Greetings from Bauer Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with Sam Houston State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Rams headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats. Will have the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You would have really hoped that you would have gotten that extra yard on third down, but now on fourth, and maybe you still have to go for it.
And it's interesting. 3rd and 1, you throw the football. The more physical team usually wins. Do you feel confident enough to run the football early in the game, in your own territory? Can you go get 1 yard with the running game? I'm always the guy that's going to roll the dice and go for it.
The Rams offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. Ned Love. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Wormley. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just feeds the running back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. And the Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The run inside. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
He's moving out of the pocket. Nice move to keep running. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. This time he's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Wormley. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide up, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Into the end zone for 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
Bounced off his feet.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll take it himself. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Kelly. Going downfield for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Got it. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Final play of the quarter coming. The inside handoff. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Here's the pressure. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Goes high to pull it in. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Rams! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Wormley. He's there to make the stop.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Might have a chance. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll go back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Wormley.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fires to the wideout, and they can't make the connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Off play action. On the run, still looking. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Tight end now in motion. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, it's decision time now for the head coach. You probably like the play call. Third down, you're running the ball thinking you're going to get it in your own end. You don't. Now what do you do?
Hunt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Bailey. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
That textbook how you end a 1st half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 9 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Sun Devils sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Back now to your game in Huntsville. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Colorado State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. Coach said, I want him to continue playing just like this, keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The run inside. It's Moore. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Bailey. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Wormley. Got enough for the first. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Brown. There's some room. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Brown again. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on up.
Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Daly. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Under fire. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground with the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He might want another play. Handoff for Brown. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. The run inside. It's Brown. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Brown again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Brown running left. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now I quickly hand it to the running back. You could see
they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Moncrief. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It's stunk.
Touchdown, Sam Houston. They've got the lead here in the 4th. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Defense looks as if it's coming. Now on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Picks up the first down. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Ball. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Rams lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on fourth down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
To the air, it's Bailey. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. On the move.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Right back to him on the ground. Knocked down for the tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. One more time, it's Brown. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th.
And, man, this is a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change?
And they'll fake it again. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the 1st down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.